Yeah. All right. Gonna do my episode 10 of Kerbal Space Program. Blah blah blah. People, Zaid is back. It's 2 in the freaking morning. I cannot go to sleep.
Snowballs get over his gut parasites.
Yeah, they made him go to. He forced himself to go to work at this point. But you know, the Korean family relationship thing. You're asked to work. And I called him on Hangouts. He looked like shit. He was not happy to be at work, and he was talking about like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be home late too." I feel bad for him. Like I'm just looking at his face, and he's just like he's, he looks like crap. Usually go to the hospital by that time, but you know, I don't know what the. Yeah.
You know you're a freaking disease-spreading monster, right?
What if you go to the hospital?
Yeah, you just have the fucking.
Oh man. What's the sound mixer? There it is. Open volume mixer. Because Kerbal Space Program is loud as fudge. If fudge can be loud, I think it makes fapping noises that are very loud. Sounds exactly like that. Alright, let's go down here. Start the game. Resumed save. Default. Load. 201 science. Where's my big old bottle of water? Gotta chug that shit now. I drink that damn monster. Freaking gives me a dry mouth. Alright, last week left off. I don't know where the fuck I left off. I'm just confused. Alright, I got some weird satellite thing going around the planet. I think that's good enough. Maybe I'll do it when I upgrade the satellites. You know what? That's what I should do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do geosync. Do you remember off the top of your head what is the geosync orbit for Kerbin?
It's an orbit with a 24-hour period.
um,
My head with the altitude is. That's what you're asking.
I used to remember it. Synchronous orbit Kerbin. It's called KEO. Semi-major axis, orbital altitude. What? God damn it! What is the semi-major axis? It's if you have like a any outie type of
Yeah. An eccentric.
yeah, an eccentric orbit. Why would you make an equilateral orbit? Yep. Why should that be a thing I want to do? I don't want that. LKO altitude. What is LKO? Low Kerbin orbit. Oh, they tell you what the periapsis and in low orbit, but we don't need that anymore because for some reason Kerbin is cheaty and got all these little bases all around the planet, which makes sense.
Cheater centimeter Peter.
Geostationary orbit. That's what I want. That's what the hell it is. Not geosynchronous. Geostationary. Alright. Geostationary. It's about 22. That's Earth. I do not want weird apiapsis and shit. Carbon. Alright. This orbit. Yeah, give me some mathematical. Just give me the freaking altitude. 1.5. Wow, kilometer. About 1,000,000 kilometers. 1,500,000 kilometers up. There's a semi-synchronous orbit. Wow, they have for a list of every planet. I need to relearn what the fuck semi-major axis is and why they keep trying to jam that down my throat. Wouldn't it be 0 if you have? Okay. No, there's not from side to side. It's like a pie piece. One leg of the pie and the other leg of the pie if you cut it in quarters. Nah.
So I'm playing space engineers and freaking have the printer go, this room's still cold.
How cold is it getting over there? In Utardia. Yeah. Look, like. All right. So, looking at our spacecraft, I got 4 spacecraft out here somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Where's this one? The fudge do I got going here? Apparently I have 3 capsules on a planet. That I have to go check out. I don't know what I'm doing here. What is this? Okay. Is anyone in here? No, no one's in this craft, so. Go back to the tracking station. All right. I got all this. Yeah, I gotta make a. Well, it's great. I'm gonna use these numbers. If not, I'll tweak them. I gotta quadrate this in 4. I only need 3, like 3 of these things, right?
3 of what?
Oh, these satellites.
I think so. If you get them at perfect, you know, like a 66 degrees apart.
Um.
Holding up a thing to the what you jigger to the doohickey, you know, the protractor.
Protractor.
I don't know what a protractor is, boy. Don't you know?
If you can stick a protractor in your wiener hole sideways, then maybe I'll think about it. Okay, CSN. Yeah, Communication Network Satellite dash. What would be a short acronym for Kerbin?
Okay.
Yeah, K. What?
Normally for things that are more than one word.
Yeah, but New York, right, has a 3-letter acronym for airports, right? Like they call there's a 3 acronym for Mars. I forgot what it is. I think it's MAR or MAN or something. MAN.
That's an abbreviation, not
Yeah. It's an abbreviation.
KER then. Or KBN.
Yes, KBN. That sound, yeah. So that's Kerbin Orbit 01. That's what we're gonna name it. Yeah, KBN works. That's perfect. I forget how the letters are chosen. I think it's like.
It's arbitrary. You make the acronym, you get to, or the abbreviation, you get to figure out.
How does it get used?
Fuck.
A duck. Got ducks you gotta fuck.
Pass out your Valentine's Day meat slabs. It's traditional.
I don't even want to know.
That same cartoon.
Yeah. Valentine's Day meat slabs.
Spitters, I learned people used to hand out candy and cards on Valentine's Day. How'd the whole meat thing get started? You don't wanna know, Dim. You don't wanna know.
That sounds more accurate. I think I'm just gonna have it like day it. Put a little pooper on there. Where are you, little pooper? I call this one the pooper. We don't need no monopropellant, small satellite. A little bit of fuel. Let me see what the fuel tanks look like. Do I have like... these are moon propellant tanks. I do? Auto propellants. I call them moon propellants! Ah!
The friggin' copper's showing.
Alright. Stop trying to make it look pretty, Zaid. Alright, we're gonna stick some solar arrays on this bad boy. These are lighter. 0.0175. 0.025. And we got 4 more backups. And then we stick the... oh, there it is. Here, we need batteries. 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 True Lies reference, everyone. True Lies reference. Is it called True Lies? A Fiddler on the Roof. That's a Fiddler on the Roof reference?
Let me find you the video.
Man.
The overture for Fiddler on the Roof.
Let me do a little Google foo here. Fiddler on the Roof. 1964. Shit. Found the part that talks about batteries. I don't want to get demonetized here.
How do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition!
Where is it? How far is it?
Like just a few minutes. Like it's where they say tradition.
Yeah. Where do they say batteries?
They don't say batteries. We're replacing tradition with batteries.
Tradition. Okay. I get it.
Come on, this is set in like 10 Russia, or no, it's like 1920s.
Yeah, it's True Lies. Aziz batteries. This is where I got it from. Oh man. Bataraziz. Get another one, you moron. Shh. uh. All right. This one's tolerance. This one's tolerance. Direct. Relay. Yeah, relays are good. We want some relays. I think we got 61 on that gain there.
What you should do is build a locator network around the moon.
Yeah. Oh, I really gotta. Did I unlock the stupid scanner? Oh, yes, I did. But they have to be in polar orbits, so this one's not going to get a scanner. I don't need 2 antennas, but, you know, it helps my brain that there's 2 on either side. There's 1 on either side. Yeah. Yep. No.
Where overall they had 3 redundant comm systems back to Earth. No, they had 4 redundant systems. 3 of them were on the were on the ascent vehicle that the crew punched out on, and the 1 system on the hab got taken out. So he's stranded, and the 3 functional comm systems boosted away. Seen that movie, right?
Nope.
Why not?
Yes, I have seen that movie. God damn it, I've seen it. It's fucking with you.
I can't remember if it was like that in the movie, but in the book, that's how it was.
What? It boosted without him?
Well, that's how he got stranded. Remember, like, he gets skewered by the antenna?
Oh, yeah.
The antenna skewers the biomonitor system.
Okay, yeah.
So they all think he's dead?
Yeah. They think he's freaking buried on Mars.
Yep. So, but the Mars ascent vehicle boosts off without him. One thing I can't help but think is, in that book, the Mars mission itself is stupid. They only spend like 2 months on the surface. But you have a 2-year return window, or like 2 years till your return window. I mean, might as well make your surface time worth it.
Yeah, true that.
Although, I think you could get a lot done building a base on Phobos and, like, just our remote operating ROVs without the light lag, you know?
Yeah, you just land them and you just stay in your damn spacecraft.
And it actually takes less delta V to get to Phobos than it does to land on the moon.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Galactic Ascent takes so much delta V on the moon because it's a bigger body. Phobos is just an asteroid, so the faster rendezvous, especially if you use aero capture around Mars.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Mind you, the Phobos trip, you gotta supply for a 6-month ride, whereas the moon, you only need a few days. So that significantly cuts down on mass.
I think this might be enough fuel to get to where I'm going. Oh, dang it. That thing that no one ever looks at. I need to move this up here.
You know, that's one thing I've been thinking about with the Mars mission. How do you pack a year's worth of food per person?
Crackers. Lots of nutritious vegetable crackers.
I wonder how much a pallet load of Soylent powder would be. It'll cost in mass.
I think the best option would be to send it ahead.
Well, of course you send it ahead. You have like supply.
Yeah, you.
Musk's colonize one-way trip.
Yeah, you know what? I'd probably die without a freaking internet connection.
Well, you're on the Mars intranet.
Yeah, the only, the only fucking station. I gotta wait till Google puts a damn satellite up there with a damn massive server so that they can store all the the websites. You know what I mean? On the.
Well, think about it. Like, you're going to Mars. You're probably not the only guy there. In fact, you know, you're right. That's probably the only reason we get our way paid to Mars is if we're the freaking network engineer.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, they would need a more of a. I think they would send people with jack of all more trades. You know, keep the specialists at the home base.
I'm pretty jack of all trades.
Yeah, I do a lot of different fucking things. Do everything. I put security cameras. Fuck around with car engines, like. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm like a Swiss Army wrench.
The Swiss Army jackass.
uh,
Right, I like jackass of all trades.
Jackass full trades. Uh-oh, that's too many numbers? What are you telling me? The damn webpage I was.
How do we keep our balance?
Smells like cat food.
That I can tell you in one.
What smells like cat food?
My cat's breath.
Breath. Wait. You have a cat?
No. Ralph Wiggum say it.
A brain exploded, like.
I don't want one of those fucking rodents. Freaking arrogant little cucks. Forget which one of us is the better apex predator.
You know, if you died in your house, a dog will wait a couple of weeks before he'll decide to eat you. A cat, they'll start as soon as before your body is cold. The heart stopped beating. Let's chow down.
Like, if you die and the cat can get outside, the dog will wait by your corpse, hoping you get up.
Yep.
It's kind of sad. The cat, he's like, well, fuck, sucks to be him. Out.
Shit, food. Dinner is served. Meat's on the tables, boys.
What I think's worse is people that like they feed their cat and like the cat's like begging, like steals their cheeseburger. Oh no, a cat's like on me trying to steal my food. No, I'm picking that fucker up.
Yeah. All right, we're off on this bad boy.
You show the cat who's boss.
Show the cat who's boss. Oh man, this kid's up at like what? It's 3 in the morning. Joseph, weren't you supposed to be sleeping?
Don't little shit have school?
Right, you should have school.
Get to bed, you jackass. Tell your mom.
Oh great, I'm gonna get you're gonna get penalized by
Demonetized.
the bullying children. He says yes. uh, oh, hey, my man, see my video. No, I haven't seen your video yet. Alright, man. You can go to sleep before your parents find out you're up looking at me play this. Didn't mean to do this so late, but I was bored. And I'm waiting for this print to pop out. Oh my god.
Kids need to get off the stream. That's when the naked ladies can come out.
The naked lady. It's horrible. Oh, what the heck? I hate when you get those weird special effects and it looks like the air is coming from the side.
Yep.
I can't get the mech gem auto landing to work properly ever. Yeah, it's easy to land it by myself, but I want to see mech gem do it. Yeah, but it's like you have a Ferrari and you let your sister drive. Of course you'd be terrified. It's just, you know, like it's it's always at the very end, yeah. It's like, oh, this thing's gonna crash. Boom, right at the end, and then boop, nice little landing. Like, what the heck? Every time, just
Like, not even the Falcon 9 is that pucker factor.
yeah. Oh man. I didn't put any lights on this. Whatever.
You know, that's what I want to see is the Falcon 9, get the math wrong on the suicide bird, you know?
I wonder if Elon Musk plays Kerbal space program. I bet he does. I bet like it's mandatory every computer in SpaceX got Kerbal Space Program on there. Just it's like, all right, everyone, this landing has failed. Now get on to Kerbal Space Program. Now that would be like cool mods. If he did that, there would be cool mods on this game. Let me tell you, there'd be some crazy mods. Like every SpaceX mod on here, just.
Yeah, I saw on Reddit, it's like, it would be cool if like SpaceX did something that the way NASA did.
Yeah. Oh, NASA did one for us.
Yeah, there's like, you know, the big boosters?
Oh yeah.
That's NASA.
It's a mod that I have to add to it,
No,
or it's in the game.
but
Oh, okay. Shoot. Oh, dude, damn. I think I just about. What the hell? This orbit. This is not right. This number is not right. This damn orbit sends me to space. Altitude 1,500. That does not work. One 1,500. Well, 1,508,45. 508,045. 100,045. Whatever. My brain is comatose. Yeah, there's no way I could get that altitude and remain in orbit. Screw you. That does not make any sense. Altitude, synchronous orbit altitude. Did it not understand the .29 in there? That's cam. I think it just added it as 2 extra numbers. But well, let's just disengage the autopilot. uh let's pick a planet. Maybe we get to Eve and set as target, and then we match the planes, because that orbit looks crazy.
Well, that's how.
Oh, wait.
Let's go.
Yeah. A little bit weird. No. That's thinking about Moho. Moho has the eccentric pitch and stuff. I guess the reaction wheels are kind of sucky. Oh wait, I'm missing all your stuff. Okay, buddy, check my race video. Yeah, throw me a link. The heck? How come I can't see your link? Alrighty, not a problem. You're going to sleep. You're gonna put the hot dog. Wait a second, no, that's you gonna roll yourself up like a taco.
Burrito.
Burrito. So you're a fat ass, you're saying?
Yep.
Alright, man, I'll see you.
Kapla.
Have a good night.
Stay up till like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm off work tomorrow as well.
Alrighty.
User disconnected from your channel.
I have no clue, but you know, I could just look up your channel and I'll find it there without a problem. It should be your last video, am I correct? Oh boy. How much fuel I got? So I am gonna make it. That's good enough. Good message. That's a message. Give me a second. I'm still doing this here. Looky doo. Kind of weird that you share your name with a football player. So when I search for your channel. Doesn't appear there. There it is. Is this thing doing stuff? What's it doing? Oh no, it didn't line up yet. That's why. I gotta wait for it to line up. Oh wow, there's like a whole indoor racetrack over here. Oh wow, it's like an indoor carpet. Oh my god, I've been here before. You live on Long Island, don't you? This is maybe 45 minutes away from where I live. Maybe 35. I'm driving fast. That's crazy. You live nearby to where I live. Yeah, I wanted to get that Traxxas right there. I do have a Traxxas, but it's the one with the 2-wheel drive. That's the 4-wheel drive one that I wanted to get, but I ended up going into drones. Some people had to. Yeah, I've actually been here before. I never raced in here. I just went there and there was nothing being done. I think they had like a big, huge table full of those tiny cars, like the ones where you pull the trigger and the track is electrified. They had like one of those in there, and I think it was some big event they're having with that. And I got to see that. Oh, you live in Maine? Holy crap! This place looks identical to the one. Let me see if I'm watching the right video. It's the Hold on. Yeah, this is your channel. I am totally screwed on it. I made a super assumption. I will retract my statement. I can tell which one is yours, though. They all look the same to me. Oh, yeah, you have a different name, but man, I guess all these places, they kind of, they build themselves up the same way. Yeah, no, yeah. And I went to Maine once, a long time ago. Forgot what part of Maine I went to. I had a big lake, and I was like maybe 5 years old. I remember seeing a big lake, and I couldn't see the other side of the lake, and that amazed me. But then again, the biggest body of water I've ever seen was Lake Ronkonkoma. All right, I figured out which one yours is. Hey, you're doing a good job. I can't keep it on the track worth a crap, so you got points on that. I would be all over the dang place. But, you know, ask me to fly a drone through a tiny tire, I can do that just fine. And possibly crash it soon afterwards, because that's how my luck works. Oh boy. Right, we're about to do a burn. How many seconds to burn? 8-second burn. Get ready. Wow, 60 miles per hour winds. When I was in Korea, we had something like that, but it was also minus 40 something degrees, 42 degrees. Yeah, are you allowed to even flip back over your car, or do they have someone that does that? I always wondered about that. In Korea, like when I used to race the nitro car in Korea, it was like, as soon as I crashed, that's it. You're done. But then again, those speeds that we were driving at, usually you were done because something was broken on your car. And the assumption was it's unsafe to keep driving a car that went off the road or had a collision. So you had to do your best not to crash into anybody or anything like that. Oh, okay, they do have people that flip them. That's cool. Yeah. Man, where was I? I think I was in Ronkonkoma, but I was watching a race between people with Traxxas, and someone got like a really sucky Traxxas battery, and they stuck it in there, and it caught on fire. Caught on fire. So this guy's racing with a vehicle that is on fire, and because it was outdoors, he was able to like drive it in the middle of the parking lot so that it doesn't burn the grass or anything or start a fire. But I'm a little bit amazed that those cars can be on fire like that and still drive to the damn parking lot with plastic falling out, dripping off of it. It's amazing. Now I'm trying to figure out where this orbit is here. I think that's a good place. Warp here. Do you still have the stock engine in there, or did you like get yourself like one of those Millennium engines? Well, that's another $200 down the drain, but doubt your parents would like like me to insist on you to cough up that money. But I had one of those engines on there. The only thing is, what if you change that engine to one of the faster engines? Oh wow, man, that's crazy. That's a lot of money to just see go up in flames. Titan motor. Yeah, I heard about Titan. I think the one I got, I still have the box in my office because that's where I put it together. They call it the Millennium. Yeah, it's Traxxas. Actually, a Traxxas brand. Didn't know that, but when I upgraded to that, that made my tires blow up. And I put a cell phone on it to track the speed using the GPS, and I did get up to enough speed. What was it? I got to 86 miles per hour on the straightaway, and that's the last time I ever tried that again. But because the second time around, the freaking tires ripped themselves apart, and they turned to the size of soap dishes. Is ridiculous. Well, like dinner plates, actually, almost the size of dinner plates, maybe a couple inches off. Traxxas X01. Uh-oh. Execute that node. I was afraid that Maho had... Oh, it does have a moon. Gilly. I missed a Gilly by a little bit. Look at that. How much fuel I have? I think I have enough to stop. But I am going... Nah, I'm not going that fast. Go figure. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, and, the first time me realizing that electrical engines were better than nitro engines, I had my nitro car driving around the parking lot. He's like, "Hey, let's have a tug of war," and we put a little rope, and literally he pulled my car around the track while it was trying to get away. It was trying to pull in the other direction and spinning its tires. That torque factor on the electrical engines are just off the chart. Looks like I'm gonna finish this orbit nowish. And I gotta change the name of this vessel to what is this planet's name again? It's Maho, I think. Eve. No, my bad. This is Eve. Why do I keep thinking Maho? I got the wrong planet again. Ouch. I never even heard about the Traxxas Fox. Oh boy. Okay, this is doing its thing. But there was something I gotta rename the vessel. And where do I rename vessel? Rename vessel. Alright. This is no longer gonna be Kerbin orbit. I messed that up, but it's going to be since I needed a 3-letter acronym and the planet only has 3 letters in it, this is my thing. So accept. We got a communication satellite around that their planet. Huh. How the hell? I don't think that they could take that much PSI. That sounds like too much pressure. That is insane. She's thick. Oh boy. That came out wrong in there. I don't. Oh boy. Alright, I think I'm done here. I'm gonna go back to Space Center. And we need to figure out this stationary orbit, because I'm pretty much, this is the wrong info, or it does no longer work anymore. This is silly. KEO. Orbital altitude. stationary orbit of the planet Kerbin. Satellite. May turn this Control C. Control C. So we go back here. I looked online real quick and fixed my things. It seems like they might have been using meters and wrote kilometers on the wiki. So I think I'm going to fix that right now. And I could get all the way to out there with this little craft. I'm pretty sure instead of all right, let me set guidance here. This is absolutely wrong. Cancerous. There we go. That looks like the proper number. Let's exit out of this one. Then we ENS, raise the power, gauge autopilot, and first stage. Let's see where this baby goes. Yeah, I got it. I got it, look. Joseph. What's going on up here? Now, I'm getting that sideways air again. That is so annoying. It's like it's coming from the side. Okay, that looks like it's doing good. Show message. Yeah, I got it. I got the joke, man. I got it. Yeah, what are you saying? The foulest jokes. Because, you know, all space vessels gotta get into orbit with a wiener of some kind. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, wow. I thought we were going to go top over end. But it looked like it saved itself. You know, it should have a green thing coming from over there. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Coming from Eve. Bahu is that one. That one is Duda. Alright. I gotta open up some of the parts to make something that looks like that. But if I'm correct, this is the stationary orbit that I want, but I could be wrong. Okay, this looked like I launched from directly behind. So I think I gotta wait till Kerbin is about, or KSP is over here, for me to look next launch. Ugh. Okay, hurry up, get to your little spot. No, I didn't put enough thrusters. Yep, sounded so wrong. That's what she didn't say. Oh. Oh, damn, that's a lot of lights. Alright, let's just... Yeah, there's a perfect orbit right here. Alright. We're at normal speed. Let's detach. That sucker's gonna drop back down. And because we don't need it no more. Open my parts. Oh, that's so raw. Now, how far am I going up with this? Am I doing alright? Think I get enough fuel? Yeah, I got plenty of fuel. Oh man, it's 3:05 in the morning. I know. But apparently, I don't know, if I want to do this correctly, I gotta make up something like, was it about 3,000 views per month just to keep being able to monetize? So, I gotta throw stuff up here. But not just to throw stuff up here. I like to do this for fun. I got that email and it kind of encouraged me to do this video. But, man. I gotta figure out stuff to do when I'm done. You know what, maybe I'll go through the money tree and I'll start adding mods and things, but there's other people who test stuff out, and I just wanted to always do this just through a playthrough. Kerbal Space Program and just put it on there. Later on I could always, well, once I get this machine fixed, I could edit it. At the moment, every time I try to edit on the computer, it crashes, and it has to do with some sort of hardware error. You should. You gotta wake up and go to school. You'll be falling asleep in class and stuff. Alright, where is Kerbin? Kerbin should be right over here. On the dark side. Alright. This mission is over. Now let's go. Uh-oh. No, we gotta go. We gotta press M. And we gotta go Space Center. Go back, it's killing me. Gotta stand on a ladder today. Alright. We got that bad boy up. What is it that I needed? Doesn't do any of these. I don't need any of these. That's a smaller docking port. Yeah, that 500. That's what I need. Need those big boosters. Well, it's a leave the facility. Well, yeah, that kind of sucks. Little kids trolling. They're trying to bait you. Don't feed the trolls. Don't get baited. It just just go to a random 4chan message board and just read through the trash. You'll understand what baiting is very quickly. It's quite apparent. Okay, this one's gonna be number 2, and I forgot what time I launched at. Oh, I'm not paying attention to all the good stuff. I'm gonna launch this bad boy. And maybe fast forward a little bit. Is it possible to stream on YouTube through your Xbox? Does Xbox allow that, or did they added that feature to their systems? That'd be pretty cool. Because I remember back in the day, you had to like do some little. Well, this was a year ago. You had to do a little fidangling to get. You had to bring that by a little part for a computer, and it has to connect to that, and then your computer recognizes it as a webcam, and then you have to send it. Send it off. But let me fast forward. Alright, we waited till midday before I launched this bad boy. So, I actually don't think this does anything. If I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. This actually does nothing. Whatever. I'm just gonna launch it right now. Ascent guidance. Gauge autopilot. Go. So they added something called Mixer. Approaching that atmospheric pressure to speed ratio, known as max Q. Yeah, that looks like a lot of spam. You know, it doesn't alert me when you send a message. Like, I have to, like, visually look over to see. Luckily, I have two monitors, so that kind of helps. Not really. I think get demonetized. Demonetized if you do that stuff. And no one will be able to see my videos, or will it come up on, was it like kid-friendly, family-friendly stuff, programming, thingamabobbers. Okay. Yeah, we are speeding up. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I think all the rocket noises kind of dampen that out. But I guess you got to be talking about, like, you got to be really darn explicit to get in trouble. Because I haven't got flagged for any. Well, you know, it depends on the game. It's kind of weird because Kerbal Space Program always gets straight up, but if I'm playing PUBG. Streaming PUBG, nope, demonetized right away. Just our yellow dollar sign. Yellow dollar sign. Yeah, the flagging happens when someone actually clicks on my video and hits flag in appropriate language or something. That's where that usually comes into play. But they actually added something that if someone's flagging a lot of videos, like, they don't tell you, but you can only really flag one video every so often. Because people used to do this thing where they mass flag people. They go to, like, all their videos and start flagging them. But that doesn't work anymore. Like, you need like 100 people to flag you before something weird happens. People have been abusing that. Like, what is the channel I watch? Cody. I watch Cody's Lab, and he got flagged for putting fruit flies in a microwave, and it didn't even kill him. Fruit flies are still alive, but apparently putting fruit flies in a microwave hurt someone's feelings. Like, oh man, the world we live in. And do weird orbit like that. Well, disengage orbit pilot. Circleize at Appy Apps. Well, actually, just execute that node that I made. Yeah, but that's kind of like you can't talk crap about somebody on another. Someone else can't really allowed to do that. You can't like literally talk crap, but you can actually just you can. It's a thin line you gotta walk. You can't say, "Oh, that one's a dumbhead. He looks like ugly," but no, you can't do that. But you can like say like critique someone else's work and like use ambiguous language such as my in my opinion and junk like that. Yeah, that freaking sucks. I think I'm gonna do one little spin around and then circleize at the Appy Apps. Rate and execute. And I think this will give me my relay system that I want. Well, man, I think I gotta hit this again so I can see where the other guy is. Oh yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Gonna put me on the opposite side of him or what? Oh yeah, I'm on the opposite side of where? Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of the planet. Jesus. Alright. So I must have did that at midnight. That launch at midnight. So I guess I'll do one like in the dawn and one in the after like sunset. And I should get my perfect ratio going. No, wait, that doesn't work. Oh my god, why is my brain going in that direction? No. That wouldn't work. Like, I'm on the other side, so I guess I gotta choke up my slow down orbit, and that would probably work. Thing is, am I still communicating with Kerbal? Yes, I am. I think. Yeah, I gotta build a third satellite. That'd be it. But let me rename this craft so that we don't have any weird bugs with the naming. And rename vessel. And we're gonna rename it 0. Already named 02. Yeah, we already did that. Alright. Back to Space Center. And don't let that sort of stuff bother you. As a matter of fact, just block him. If he's dissing you, just block him. That's it. Once you block him, he has no power over. Nothing really anyone can do. People are gonna run their mouths. And 90% of what people say is always false, infactual, or, well, I would say 50% of what people say is infactual. It's not the truth. And then I would say 30% is people trying to distort the truth from what it really is, so that you'll be more inclined to believe the infactual. And really, like, what you're left with is another maybe 10% of people just thinking, or just simply believe, or they feel this way. And then you have that 10% that actually say that is actually truth. So there's my rambling for today. Let's go back in this. Wow. Dang. I wouldn't think his channel would get deleted. But that whole bullying thing is an issue these days. Or cyberbullying, but really, like, you gotta think about that. He didn't want, whoever it is, don't want to say it to your face. That means they're afraid of you. They don't want to say it to your face, they're afraid of you. That's the thing. They won't say it in your face, then they're afraid of you. That's why they're afraid to say it to your face. But, you know, this whole internet thing allows people to have bigger balls than normal. Like, I call them internet balls. You know, when you first on the internet, you start talking to people, you know, your balls are really small. But, you know, as soon as you realize that this person is nowhere in physical proximity to you, you then begin to have this zero shits, zero fear factor, where your balls become as inflated as the freaking moon. Yeah. But yeah, just remember your place in the internet. You never know when when you piss off the wrong dude and he just comes over to your house and screws with your day. Knocks on your front door. Talking about, are you so and so? Like, oh shoot. All right. Launch this bad boy. A pink sheep. Oh, that's epic. That's kind of retarded. As I'm reaching for the sky, I will now deflate the organ known as the bladder. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Right. Get this little table out. I'm back. Pink sheep voice. What is a pink sheep voice? Explain that one to me. I can just Google it, but at the moment I am making myself a sandwich. Brought my cutting board to the you got my desk is like 5 feet across. Like my monitor is 5 feet away from my face to tell you how far this thing is. I gotta squint sometimes to watch it. If I have my glasses off. That's why my voice is getting far away from the mic. But I am searching for the paper towels. Oh, there they are. Took it off the mount, so. Alright, I'll see you, man. Sorry for making you stay up late. Really should apologize probably to your parents, but it's cool. Tell Snowballs to wakey hands off Snaky, but he's working late today. And all he wants to do when he gets home is play his crackhead novels. There is Uganda. Don't they have good Ebola there? Good Ebola. So, ship is now making its rounds to get to that orbit, and I have to stop it. Disengage autopilot. But what we want to do, change that hit boy a little bit. Where's that parry? Oh, that's parry abscess. Oops. That's good enough. Now we'll close this out and we'll go execute. Check. Be jumping over the candlestick. Oh man, lose. Well, let's detach. There we go. Got that one more time. Warp this sucker around. All right, let's try to get that other satellites are. Go. Close. Warp this sucker around. There. Let's see where this goes. Oh, have to make another warp. Like this, actually. Try this again. Get to that warp point. That looks good. Rate that node and execute. It's not perfect, but it will do. All right. Looks like I'm good for that orbit. Now, what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's whatever. So, got here is we're gonna do the same spacecraft another relay satellite that's going to be in a polar orbit. I guess. Let's put pole. Alright. What we're going to add to this baby is one of those scanners. Some this stuff on here. I'm not sure what this stuff does. What if it's a scanning module? Like I need to add something inside. Alright, so we're ready to launch. But what I'm going to do is satellite here. But besides scanning, it's out of that. Great. Yeah, that should do the trick. I want to think about this for a moment. Is that all I need? I'm pretty good. That's about it. I mean, we got enough battery power, I think. You know what? Just this. I think the scan needs more batteries. So, now we launch this bad boy. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ascent guidance, right? And this is the orbit inclination. I got to change that to 90 degrees. And we're good to go. Now, just engage autopilot and to put that on. Alrighty. Okay, no, we could just send a message to somebody. Looks like we're doing good. I was a little afraid of this big old honking antenna might rip off, but I think it balances itself out with the other one aerodynamically some freaking way. So, you know, logic would dictate that this spacecraft should eat crap at this moment. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess something actually happened while I walked away. Oh. I think I have enough fuel for recovery. Oh, wait a second. Revert flight, revert to launch. Maybe I should have let it to conclusion, but you know, this is a live stream, it's gonna take a while. Alright. Now I'm gonna hit T and R. What I forgot to do was tell it to go at an orbital altitude of 100 kilometers high. Engage the autopilot, hit the spacebar. Let me go watch the replay on what exactly occurred. We had separation on one of the, on its maneuver turn thingamabobber, and it kept going. Yep, just kept going, because those rockets, they blow hard, baby. That separation, though. I keep forgetting this actually has fuel in it. Yeah, I'm thinking this thing adds some weird weight dynamics to the entire spacecraft. Oh man, Gimbal save me now. Yep, it's gonna go end over end at this point. But I got more than enough fuel to get into that orbit, so it could self-correct while it's still in the atmosphere. Oh boy. I'm gonna crash back into those guys, watch. Doing that separation. Alright, this thing, let's see what it does. Oh, self-corrects. Look at that. Whoa, dodging those guys. We almost had a bit of an accident. Okay, guys, I'm curious to see where this goes. Like, I don't really care if I make it. I just want to fast forward this Joker and whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. Yeah. What happens when you go super fast? It don't, like, exaggerates things. Yeah. Well, let's fast forward this all the way up. I doubt this has, nope, doesn't have enough, nearly enough delta V. Well, let's revert back to vehicle assembly and let's add those little rocket thrusters in there. Seems like once it gets into that thin atmosphere, those little whatchamacallits don't do squat for regulating where is it going and stuff like that. And I think I just need to put 4 there and stick not like 4 there. And that should fix a lot of issues we're having with that Joker. Well, should I, you know, some might ask, should I even add? Should I even add these bad boys on here? You know what? I'm going to add these bad boys on here. And we're going to have RCS thruster support on this here rocket. We're going to put some down here. And we're going to stick some down here. Man, that's my like most favorite English teacher. Oh man, that's for technical English class. Too bad I had to drop it because I had work. I had too much work. Man, I loved that teacher. Hope I could get him again. The only one that recognized my haircut as being from Viking nature. Which he said it in a subtle way, which I freaking found him awesome. I wish I could have told him that, though. Alright. Man, it's like, when you have it's not like a regular high school stuff. In college, man, you just have these people for one semester. It's just, they're just here and gone. And it's sad. You never have a reason to talk to these people again. I guess so. Like, makes me sad. Oh well. Maybe I'm a chump. I'm a frickin' chump, people. It's like I'm that kid that like to stay in the pool for as long as possible because I don't ever want it to end. Or I want to stay in the theme park until it closes because I don't ever want that experience to end. But I think that's the wrong way to look at things. I have to maybe think about things in a way in which more experiences will come the sooner I'll get it done. Maybe that's even wrong. Oh boy. Maybe there's some sort of balance in there. Currently I still have not achieved this balance, but some of it is beyond your own power, but maybe it isn't. Then again, I am socially awkward. Thus, that would explain me why I do this all day. Or do this a lot when I should be out socializing. A few people that I do socialize with, I think either want something from me or equally or socially awkward. And I am a very forgiving person when it comes to that sort of thing, I guess. There is my newest mention for that. I hope that RCS system I placed keeps it from doing stupid stuff. Oh, look at that. It's just going for it, isn't it? Oh, alright. It does save it. Look at that. Saves it from its stupid self. No, it doesn't. It's going full tipsy-turvy. I don't know what's going on, people. What the heck? I put all those thingamabobbers on there. I expect this thing to follow a few simple rules, like maybe I'm getting too bendy. I gotta do some more strutting. I gotta strut my stuff. No, something's wrong with the bottom portion there. It's not going off. Why? Why is that engine not activating? Because I'm going faster than... Well, screw that. Just... Man, this game just don't give a fuck today. Look at this. All right, let's revert the flight to launch. And I think if I remove, I just turn off, because I really don't care if I waste fuel at this point. I'm thinking that sometimes when Kerbal starts acting up like this, it's usually that I got to close the program and open it up again because of too much space junk. Or I gotta go delete space junk. But, I want corrective steering. Alright. And I'll turn off the limit Q to whatever. And just leave that is. Hit engage autopilot. Turn on the RCS and hit space bars. don't know if you see it in the video, but I get these little pauses and it goes again. And I think that's sort of weird. Sort of not. If this doesn't work, you know, I'm just experimenting with takeoffs. You know, that antenna, I could put, well, did I unlock that? No, it's not big enough. It doesn't, the failing doesn't fit around that part. But there it goes again. Right over. Tipsy topsy. And revert flight. Revert flight. Okay, something's wrong here. I'm an idiot. I was hitting resume flight over and over again. What the freak, people? All right. All right. This is the thing what we can do here. We can change the time that it takes to do its roll and let it do it much higher up in the atmosphere. So, like, there's a thing here that shows nav ball guides. No? Okay. I'm gonna leave that as it is, but edit ascent path, right? So let's say I want it to wait till it's a little bit higher before. Let's change that to 50. No, 200. Yeah, let's do like that. And we engage the autopilot, and then we hit the R button and let it go. Let this thing get higher up before it goes full retard. Tell you the truth, I could probably just cut down on the boosters and fix this problem one go, but oh man, I'm a processor away from building my new rig, people, so these games will look a lot better once I finish putting my Threadripper together. Just gotta save up that $1,000 reduce for get that done. Alright, looks like that actually worked. We're out upper atmosphere at this point. We didn't have the same problems as we did before. Speed's pulling back up. We're about to detach that solid fuel stage. And we are starting to do crazy stuff, everyone. Looks like it. Nope, nope, nope. Thrusters are keeping it in place, maybe? Why is it not is this activated? No, the engine's activated, so I think I'm just getting into the orbit position. Hit M to find out. Yeah, that appy apps is exactly where it needs to be. So we got solar panels out. How are we doing on power to begin with? We're doing good. More than enough batteries, I think. Really, I think this is too much fuel, and we should detach once this slows down again. Just leave it alone. Now we gotta open deploy scanner. Yeah, I needed these boosters. There's no way about it. I had hoped that maybe that last stage could handle it, but luckily I stayed attached. Like there's there's other little tricks I can do to get this bad boy to burn up in the atmosphere. Like I just hit the orbit realm. Yep, there we go. So let's turn that off. Now what I can do is hit the T button. Let's hit retrograde. Now, I have done this before where I tapped that. Oh, well, you know what? Just whatever. Really, like, I detached too early. Yeah, just whatever. I'm in that orbit. Perform orbital survey. I am in a polar orbit. This is stable as shit. What are you talking about? Oh man. Shoot. 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 Circleize. Maneuver planner. Circleize. Fix time. Create and execute. I thought that thing got me in orbit, but oh, I guess it didn't. Alright, this is gonna get me there. And we don't have to worry about trash, so... Oh boy. What is my altitude? I'm good to go. What on earth happened? What on Kerbin happened? Alright, so now we click on here. Form orbital survey. There we go. I want to maintain the power. Damn, look at that. It just eats up power, that thing. Even with all those satellites. With all that solar panels. Ooh, scanned. Alright. What is it? I guess that stuff don't do nothing else. But we have scanned Kerbin. Does it show me where the ore is? Because I don't know how that works. First, that's a heat map. Huh. Alright, so that's monochrome inverse. I like my planets to look green. Not sure what that shows me. Not really sure what to do with the scan. But it doesn't show me where the ore is either, so I don't know how that works. How does the ore thing works? Maybe I gotta go to another planet. Let me hit the Space Center. Not even sure what that does. That scanner, that is a, it boggles my mind. Don't even know. All right, so Oh boy. See, his fairings is too small. I don't think it's gonna cover all that. Tell you the truth. Well, let me try it anyway. I'm gonna put this on here. And we'll get that out there. Well, let's get this not that far. Nope, see? Doesn't. Yeah, it's. How the hell you get off of this thing? Oh my god. Yeah. That won't work. Especially. X, X, X. And then we go down like that. Make this a wee bit stronger. Right, so man, what do I got going here? I think that's about it. Ooh, let's launch this. Do boo boo do boo boo boo. Whatever. Come on. What am I entertaining? Myself, probably. Well, you know, I could redesign this and put this darn thing on the top. That's a late idea. So, it's time to frack the turkey. Well, we're not going to put 90, we're going to put 0. Engage that autopilot and get into a proper orbit. So we're getting some wibble wobble here. I don't know what's going on. Look at that orbit. Open that too while we at it. Now the key is we need to get into a polar orbit with am I gonna run out of fuel before I run out of... There we go. That should finish up in a second. Then I could click on set as target. Right now, before I forget, let me put rename the vessel. It's not gonna be Kerbin. It's gonna be Mun 01 Polar. Alright. Accept. Now, get rid of this. Go to maneuver planner. We do that Hoffman-Transfer and we hit create on that Joker. Now we get us the periapse because we don't want to become permanent part of the planet. Right? And we execute that next node. Alright. Make sure the warp handles itself. Should be locked. Not doing squat. So I gotta help it along. There we go. How is there more fuel left there? Well, that is awesome. Warp here. We're going to warp here real quick. I'd like to get as close as possible, make sure that periapse is correct. Periapse is at 83. What does this thing always tells me? Must be between 25K and 1000K on the form orbital subway. Alright. So this is going to be good enough. So let's circleize at attitude. Break and execute. Whoop, there goes some debris. Those satellites, yo. Let's go. Yeah. Drop that sucker. Like a rock. I think there's a change inclination. Then let's set it to 90, right? And we create a node. There we go. Execute that node. Hope I have enough fuel. I might have enough fuel. All I need to do is get close to a polar orbit. That is a lot of garbage over here. Got a 1 minute burn, and I don't know if I have a minute on this. Yeah, we got enough fuel. Do just fine. Oh yeah. Right, that looks like it's gonna do it. And we didn't get a lot of power, so let's fast forward to when we have daylight. Alright. Come on. Stop the damn thingamabobber. It's TS, and we hit anti-normal, I think. And let's radial out. Try to get as much of that sunlight as possible. I'm watching the wrong freaking thing. Oh, whatever. Perform orbital scan survey. Beautiful. Where the mineral rich places are. Asteroid is full of whatever the heck. There's nothing in it. I guess that's how it works. Alright, we have our polar orbit. We did 2 scans. So we could transmit data. And we are done, people. We're going to Space Center. Leave that sucker in orbit. Alright, so we got 2 hours and 30 minutes of streaming. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out right now. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut this thing short. Gonna head over to bed, take a little nap before I have to do any good, honest work today. So I hope you guys have a good morning or good whatever time you decide to watch this. Well, Zaid out.